morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to this vlog video on my reason why I made a 528i BMW my daily driver, and the reasons why. Well, basically it's an all-wheel drive car. So living up north, it snows, weather gets bad, excellent car to have. Drives great in the snow, even in the ice. I mean, granted, doesn't matter how much all-wheel drive you have or four-wheel drive, when it comes to ice we all slide, but this car performs very well on the bad weather. It is 2013, bought it used. I bought it at Auto Connection in Lancaster, Columbia Avenue, right there in the corner there. Great people to deal with if you're in the market for a used car, Jeep, truck. They have a great selection, great to deal with, great prices, and you save a lot of money from buying it new. And they're just great to deal with. I bought, I bet 8-9 cars, somewhere around there so far, and I'm very happy with every car that I bought from them. No disappointments whatsoever. Great people to deal with. You can always ask, if you stop in, ask for Hans. He's very knowledgeable of cars. They all are. They're everyone that works there is knowledgeable. I just deal with Hans because I've dealt with him for, oh my gosh, I've known him for at least 10 years to 15 years. And he's very knowledgeable in the car business. So definitely a good place to go and buy a used car. So on this 528i, it's all-wheel drive. I purchased that from them as well, and 2013. It's got 240 horsepower, inline 4-cylinder turbo. Let me tell you, I wasn't sure on a 4-cylinder if it would be the kind of car I would want to own, but this inline 2.0 4-cylinder with 240 horsepower, 260 torque, it performs. You know, you're not going to win the Indy 500 with it, but you're definitely going to get up and go, and it's got lots of great features. This model right here has the nav, has the economic, where the engine shuts off and starts back on when you come to a stop, saves on fuel. It does around 33-34 miles per gallon on the highway, and about 23 to 24 in town, give or take. And it all depends on your driving. And if you're gonna be flooring it all the time, obviously that's not gonna be very economical. But if you drive it sensibly, top speed on this car is right around 132 to 135 miles an hour, which, if you follow the speed limit, none of us are ever gonna do that, but this car does do that, and smoothly too. Very smooth at that speed. It's a quiet car, very roomy, automatic, 8-speed. Like I said, it's got some really cool features. The trunk, you know, you hit the button, the trunk comes open. You push the button, and the trunk closes. Which, by the way, at the beginning, I didn't even pay attention to that, so I was like closing it without pushing the button. So that's the bad thing I have. I have a couple cars, so sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to learn what each car does, and they're all a little different. I mean, even putting gas on these cars is fun, because I'll have one on the right, I have one on the left, and I don't pay attention. And believe me, there's a lot of times I go right to the gas station, pull up, get out, it's like, oh, wrong car, gotta get out, back in, turn around. It's just funny. It really is. So I just love cars, very obviously. So, and I wanted something that I can drive in any weather to go to work, because I need a car to go to work. And this is the one I choose. It's, like I said, it's, for the money, it's not bad. The MSRP on this car was around $48,000. Used right now you can get this car for under 20. Now granted, it's under 20, but it's got almost 68,000 miles. So I bought it with, I think it was like 30s. Don't quote me, because half the time I forget how long I've had these cars, because I'm constantly changing them. Been a good boy though for the past couple months and not bought anything. So I'm very proud of myself for that, by the way. So, but I'm sure I'll mess that up soon when I see something else that I really like, and then I'll just turn around and buy it. I always like to change cars. I don't know why. I just like driving something different. I don't like to drive the same thing all the time, even though I drive this all the time, but that's because I work all the time. So because I work all the time, I need something dependable, something that I can walk in, push the button, start the car, and don't have any worries, no hassles. Very smooth, comfortable, dual heat. It's just overall a very, very well built car, and BMW has great performance, as you all know. So it's definitely it's also fun to drive. It's fun to drive. You can drive it a little fast if you want around corners and stuff. It just handles really good. It doesn't feel like big and bulky. It handles really nice, and just all the way around a very good car. So that's pretty much it. It's got let me see what else. I guess about it. I mentioned the nav, the gas per miles. So like I said, it's a good car. If you're in the market, definitely check one of these out used. You'll save a lot of money, and you still can put at least, I'm planning on putting at least 100 to 150,000 miles on this one, just because it's comfy, and definitely love the way it handles. And I've so far, in the time I've owned it and all the miles I've put on it so far, I did an oil change. I haven't done tires yet, but I'm getting close. I did do brakes, and that's pretty much it. Oil changes and brakes, that's it. Other than that, it's been a very dependable car. I use it to go to the airport, which I go pretty frequently, and yeah, it's a very, very nice car. So there you guys have it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this was helpful and knowledgeable, especially if you're in the market for a car. Check one of these out. They're a good car for the money, and definitely used if you're not afraid of buying a used car. I'm not, obviously. I buy quite a few of them, and I'm paying attention to the light here before it changes. So anyway, so thanks for subscribing. If you subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving, and Christmas will be here before you know it. Literally before you know it. It's like, I think it's like, what, 4 weeks away? So see you guys on the next video. Take care.